a quick video. So I'm cooking a gammon, and sometimes in the past the gammon's on for about 3 or 4 hours. What I'll do is I will, when the gas is down really low, I will dry my tea towel on top of the pan because it's hot, and the tea towel is known. It's probably a little bit dangerous, but the tea towel, it's not going to slip off into the gas, but the heat of the pan dries the tea towel. Which is just, I don't know, kind of like an extra way of using like the heat in the pan. But I was thinking, so I wanted to dry out some more oranges to dehydrate them. So I was kind of thinking, could we dry them out on top of the pan? So I've just put a little bit of cling film on top of the pan, and will these oranges, with the heat of the pan, start to dry out? So I'll show you what I'm aiming for. So I've dehydrated these in the past. I'm not going to buy a dehydrator. They're too much money. I wouldn't use them. I think we don't have to, unless you're doing a lot of dried things. I don't think you really kind of need one. I did some before, but I think this is kind of what I'm aiming for, which is dehydrated orange. He's probably about a year old now. So will the heat of the pan dry out, heat up and dry out these slices of orange? Just curious. The pan's on anyway, let's give it a go. So that's worked, hasn't it? I mean, I've turned them over a couple of times just so the tops and the bottoms dry out, and if I slice them a bit, they're still a bit soft like that. So if I sliced them a bit thinner, they would have dried out a lot more. But it works, doesn't it? And it's not cost me any kind of power. I mean, what they will have taken away from the pan, minuscule amount of fuel. But there we go. We can dry out fruit, I suppose other things as well, on the top of a warm pan that I've been cooking something in for a few hours. So they just need finishing off, which won't be, I've got something I need to put in the oven on a low heat, so they can go in the oven on a low heat, and that will dry them out and finish them off. And they'll also be part of another project I want to kind of do. But anyway, there we go, that works.